Hello everybody, this is the planet Earth here. So, this is panic attack number 10 million. I give it a rough estimate of, maybe panic attack number 500, but this is the worst one I've ever had in my life. Anxiety attack, not panic attack. Alright, so, I'm sitting here watching a good movie. I start having an anxiety attack. I'm still having it actually right now, but I'm remaining as calm as possible. I'm moving slow. I'm moving slow so I don't freak out my body more. To know that it's okay, even though there's a little bit of very, very rapid heart rate right now. And yeah, my fingers are kind of dirty, but I've been very busy working in mechanics. Welcome to the anxiety video channel. So we have baby coyote here, and you have a guy who suffers from one of the worst mental illnesses you could ever imagine in your life. If you don't have panic attacks and anxiety attacks, you'll never know what it feels like. I'm gonna upload this video to the YouTube. Yeah, it could be a heart attack. Big deal. You die. Big deal. But if it's not a heart attack, then you still live. And you live on and you be very happy. No matter what happens. I feel so terrible right now. I'm waiting for Ativan to kick in. I hope it'll help. It's there to help you when you need it. Unfortunately, it's the only thing that stops my extreme blood pressure spike and anxiety. A lot of things are running through my mind right now. Some of them are, am I gonna die? What's death gonna be like? How is it gonna feel? And my other thoughts is I wanna live. That doesn't make me depressed, but that happens during a panic attack. So, during an anxiety attack, right now I'm all sweaty. My blood pressure was 210 over 156. The second time I took it after 5 minutes, it was 230 over 124. And I took it a little bit ago, it went down to 170 over 106. Dangerously high, but not enough to kill me, obviously. "22-year-old male hugging a stuffed animal." I never even used to sleep with stuffed animals, but now I do. They give me somewhat of a comfort. If you guys could feel what it feels like to have an anxiety attack, then you would know how terrible it is. It does feel like you're dying, but I've accepted the fact of death, so it's not so bad anymore. Even with excruciating chest pain, I don't care. Like I said, it's not that I want to die. I've accepted the fact. Finally, after all these years, I've accepted the fact that death is a very peaceful ending to a very fun life. So I'm just waiting for the Ativan to kick in for now. Unfortunately, this is the type of anxiety attack you can't control without medication, and your brain is misfiring. The noises you hear are the neighbors moving their stuff around in their garage. So don't be alarmed or think it's ghosts. They already told us they'd be moving their stuff around in the garage, so it's nothing new. If you're going to watch this video all the way, you might want to watch this video all the way if you want to know what an anxiety attack looks like. Not a panic attack, an anxiety attack where you feel like you're dying. The only comfort I have is knowing that I don't have excessive chest pain. And that my heart's not skipping. It's just fast and high blood pressure. I didn't do anything. I didn't drink anything. It just happens. It happens randomly. It happens when I'm having fun. It happens when I'm laughing. This is why people panic. It happens suddenly. You don't know if it's a heart attack. You don't know if it's a... You never know. Why do I make these videos? Why am I one of the only persons on YouTube that probably make videos specifically of anxiety attacks and mental disorders? I do it because people need to know that it fucking sucks. But they don't understand. If they don't have the mental illness, they'll never understand. But at least they get a generalized idea of what it looks like, at least. But if you actually can feel what a panic attack feels like, you would never make fun of anyone with a mental illness ever again. Ever. If you could have just one panic attack and take an Ativan, and take a benzo. Or don't take nothing and have the panic attack, see what happens. First time I had a panic attack, Jesus Christ. I was going nuts. I was like, I'm dying. Now I just don't care. I accept the fact. It's not that I don't care, I just accept the fact. That your heart stopped beating and that's it. You're limp. That's it. Go to sleep. So I've accepted that fact. And that's why my panic attacks aren't as common anymore. I don't care. But I've accepted the fact. That death can happen suddenly. It can happen out of nowhere. It can happen randomly. It could just be la-di-da-di-da. I've accepted the fact of death. Death will get me eventually. I will be in the ground or in ashes. But it's okay. I've accepted the fact. And it took me years to accept the fact, finally. After all these years, this year I finally accepted the fact of death. Besides, I miss my uncle. So it would be fun to meet him again and see him again. Any people have disagreed with that? Fuck you. Anyways, right now I'm scared. I'm shaking still a little bit, not as badly now that I'm talking to a camera on a cell phone. I'm not even recording in 4K. What's wrong with me? The reason I don't is because it's limited to 5 minutes. I'm sure the Note 4 will have at least a 30 to 40 minutes, and it'll probably be like 64 gigabytes standard, hopefully. This is the 32 gigabyte version. I'm not even breathing hard. Even though my pulse is really fast, I'm not breathing hard. It's a good sign. But I have good heart strength. The best thing to do during an anxiety attack, guys, never, ever have loud music playing while having a panic attack. Or loud TVs. Mute everything. The only thing you're going to hear right now is your pulse going. It'll be about that fast. You're better off hearing your pulse than you're hearing negativity on the TV while you're having an anxiety attack. Never, ever, never, ever, chever, clever. Please do not have whatever. I forget it. Just don't have music playing. Don't have stuff loud. If you're in a crowded area, evacuate the premises. Go to a quiet place if you can. If you can't, cover your ears and don't think of anything. It's so hard when you're first having your first panic attack. It's like impossible to understand the feeling of death coming to you. And it actually feels like death is saying, hey, it's time for you to go. And you're like, oh shit. That's the same feeling. It's a feeling of just terribleness. This is the closest you get to death without actually dying every time. I mean, yeah, you could be shot and not be this fucked up. You could get stabbed and not be this fucked up. But when you have an anxiety attack, it's the scariest thing on the earth. There's nothing scarier than an actual anxiety attack. There is nothing scarier. There is nothing in the whole wide world scarier than an unprovoked anxiety attack that's extreme. This is not a mild one. I'm just waiting for the stupid Ativan to kick in. Look, I'll admit it. Ativan saves my life all the time. It's like it's like heart medication without the heart medication. It's like, unfortunately, this is the only stuff that actually physically works. This is the only stuff that actually works. I mean, for me. For everybody else, it could be natural. It could be their girlfriend that calms them down. But unfortunately, for me, the benzodiazepines are the only thing that can actually physically calm me down. The physical part, not the... And guys, I apologize. I'm just saying. The pulse is coming down a little bit. I have it really bright in here. It's a good thing, though, because when you're in a garage, you have to mimic daytime. So you got to put as many lights in here as physically possible. But right now it's nighttime, so I'm trying to stay awake until at least 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the evening, in the morning. It's morning time. It looks like it looks a little bit like daylight time. Yeah. You gotta have as many. I read you have to have as many lights as possible. Just waiting for that Ativan to kick in. I wish I had somebody to hug. It would be really fucking nice, but I got him. I got this little guy right here. This stuffed animal that isn't an inanimate object. I never even done this before, but one of my counselors told me to try it. Plus, somebody was nice enough to give me this one. It's a very old doll. I think it's from the 90s. It's a Looney Tune character. It's a baby coyote. 96 or 97 when this doll was made. Shit, that's an old doll. It's 17 years old already. Jesus. You're a fucking teenager. You're not no fucking baby no more. It's the worst thing in the earth. It's worse than schizophrenia. It's worse than bipolar. It's the scariest feeling on the earth, man. Well, for humans, it's the scariest feeling. There's nothing scarier than this. There's nothing scarier than thinking you're actually fucking dying right now. I move slow so I don't release extra adrenaline that's not needed, so I don't move fast. That's the best thing to do when you're having... I've learned this all by myself. Do not move fast during an anxiety attack if you can. If you start getting rapid breathing, slow down, no matter what. No matter how much you feel like you're suffocating, slow your breathing down. Now, if your pulse is fast, you want to breathe at least that fast, but not faster than that. Hi YouTube, hi planet Earth, hi world, how are you? Thanks to the internet, I'm able to put these videos on the internet. And put them on YouTube. I don't trust anybody else but YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah, I like Vimeo, but I like YouTube better. So it feels like I'm dying still. It's been 13 minutes now. This helps me get me full bars in my my garage room here. It's really nice. I got full bars in here. Full 4G LTE speeds in here because of this thing. It's really badass. Anyways. And it's made by Wilson Electronics. Hey, I'm advertising. It's coming down a little bit now. I don't panic anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Like some people care, I don't care anymore. Death is inevitable. Yes, we already know this. We have already come to that conclusion. So why fight it? Why fight it? Like, you can fight all you want. You're still going to die eventually. You know, you could be 80 years old and pass away of natural causes. You could be 20 years old and pass away in a car accident. You never know when your time is up. So just accept it. You have to accept the fact that you will die. Once you accept the fact, your life is a lot easier for some reason. That should be the last thing on your mind, no matter how realistic it is. Yes. Yeah, eventually I'm going to be in some stupid casket thing. But that's everybody. Everybody. That's the weird thing. It's gonna be every single person. Everybody. Every single person is gonna have a casket. But that's okay. You're all good. I need another lamp in here. Make it brighter. I'm gonna put one over there. It's beautiful in here, though. I guess, guys, you don't even realize how big this freaking garage is. This is just 1/4 of it. I keep my mind distracted by talking about something else. So, look into my eyes while I masturbate. Bart Baker, I think it is. Bart Baker, yeah, it's funny. Oh. My pulse is coming down now. It's really coming down now. Oh, I love it. The Ativan, I think, is kicking in. The Ativan's kicking in now. I can feel it. Right now, I feel it coursing through my bloodstream. It's calming my my GABA receptors right now. My GABA receptors are saying, okay, we can relax now. I feel the calming effect, though. It feels really nice. It's nice not to have anxiety. I'm still really anxious right now, though, but it's nice to feel the effects of the soothing sensation of my panic attack. When it starts to go away, the feeling of just the body starts to cool down. Right now, I'm kind of hot. It's not hot in here at all. It's like 65 degrees, and it's perfect in here. But your body gets hot when you're having an anxiety attack because it's the fight or flight. But as you feel that chilling sensation, you know your anxiety attack is releasing and about to go away. I always rub my belly a little bit. If you want to make fun of me, you can, but I rub my belly just a little bit. I don't do it all the time, but only when I'm really fucking nervous. I get that Buddha belly going. Good old Texas belly. My pulse is still elevated. My pulse is still elevated. Pulse is slowing down, but the blood pressure is still very high. Not as high as it was, though. I don't hear it pulsing through my ears anymore. That's about, I would say it's about 150 right now on the top. We could have all the things in the world. I could be a rich millionaire. I could be a billionaire. But with anxiety attacks, you're fucking doomed. You can't do shit. So, take this into account if you suffer from the worst anxiety. You know what? My opinion, anxiety disorder is the worst mental illness on this planet. Because it's always fighting with you. You know, you could be living normally and then all of a sudden, you feel like you're dying. I think anxiety disorder, anxiety attacks probably the worst thing a human could experience. It's probably one of the most, you know, without the actual heart attack. Cardiac arrest and stuff. I think is the actual scariest thing a human can experience without the actual effects of a physical, life-threatening illness. This is the scariest thing on the earth. There is nothing scarier when it comes to your own body attacking you than an anxiety disorder with anxiety attacks. There can't be anything scarier when it comes to yourself and your own anxiety. Makes you want to cry. It makes you want to, you know, go crazy inside. I never do. It's just, but, you know, it's whatever. I love it down here, by the way. Guys, it's really nice down here. You know, it's quiet. It's peaceful. You don't get no sun, but I just go out during the daytime. I stay out most of the day and then come back in, and boom, I got my sun. No biggie. This is temporary. And I got support of the townhouse members. They were really supportive during my first panic attack, and they're still supportive today. They just called me before I started recording this and said to calm down and to relax, and everything's gonna be okay. And that support is so fucking important during this panic anxiety attack. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please, I'll ask it anyway. Nobody will, but I'll ask. Please subscribe and rate and comment and like and share it with other mental sites if possible to show that an anxiety attack is so scary and so real. I've actually had so many anxiety attacks, I get bored of them. They're not interested in me. I'm like, oh, my heart's racing over 200 beats per minute. Big fucking deal. Oh, I'm having a little chest pain. Oh, big fucking deal. Oh, it feels like I'm dying. Big fucking deal. It's scary, but I just don't care. That's probably why they don't last 30, 40 hours, 2 hours now, like they used to a couple years ago. I just don't. I've gotten that habit of I don't care anymore. All right, so thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Fuck bye bye. Thank you guys for watching.